Welcome to SerpentVisionaryOracle. Hello everybody, welcome. How's everyone doing after all the intensities of the eclipses, full moons, new moon, retrogrades, portals? And now again we prepare for another full moon. And this is also we're in preparation for the fall or spring equinox, depending where you are in the world. What else is going on? Okay, so the full moon, the preparation for the fall or equinox. The new moon is in Pisces this time around, and I wanted to check in with all the energies, what's going on, and do a couple of readings, flip some cards, throw some objects on the table, and see what's showing up for the collective. And again, if you want a personal reading from me, and I mean personal is just that, it's detailed for you. What I do here is general for the collective, and you get to see the style in which I read and all that. Shh, down there. I don't know if you can hear that, hope not. So anyways, how I'm going to do this is I'll let Spirit pick the piles. We'll do a pick a pile style, and before I do, we'll allow Spirit to pick the card and objects, and then we'll go from there. So let's clear the cards here. So let's see here. So thank you for commenting. Thank you for booking the readings and all of your referrals. Thank you so much. I can do it without you. And as you know, I have a lot of fun with what I do. Right? We have fun, we have readings. Wait a minute, I see one that's kind of peaky. Okay, hold on. Okay. There's another one that's peaky. Okay, tell you what. I saw it come out of here somewhere, I don't know. It disappeared, all right. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's just do this random thing, yeah? That's good. So today, I'm going to do 3 piles and see what comes up, right? So get some objects here. Oh, how funny. I knew this was going to pop up somewhere. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 piles. So pile number 1, and I'll be time stamping these as well. So pile number 1, we'll start with this image right here. And it's paired with this mighty object right here. So, number 1. Image number 2, and it's piled, paired with this nice green stone. And pile number 3, and it's paired with 2 objects. And again, if you want to see these clearer, I'm going to put the timestamps below. Whew. It's hot in here. Yeah, we've had a really beautiful summer. 3-digit weather for months, and I don't turn on the AC when I'm reading. So, and not the fan either today. It was making this like squeaky noise. So I'm like, fuck that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and begin. Again, the timestamps are below, and let's begin, shall we? Okay, pile number 1. Again, we're starting with this image right here. And this object right here. Wow, what's going on? Full moon vibes, equinox. And I forgot to mention, we are in the Mercury retrograde shadow. That starts the 27th and will go for 3 weeks in Libra. Okay, number 4. Let's get some. This gets hot. Okay, let's get some images. Oh, right away. And oh, hold on a second. Okay. All right. Pile one. What's going on with the upcoming full moon energies? What you've been going through, what you've been working on. After that surge of the new moon, after the portals, lots of movement and intensities right now, yes. Okay. And again, like with my piles here, no matter what theme I choose to do at times, love always shows up on my table. I love it. Ah, more. I found the image that was supposed to pop out, so let's just take it, right? That looks pretty cool. Okay. Let's get some objects for these cards. Objects on the table. Okay. Speaking of clearing, I didn't bring it, did I? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go with my sinus. Is it gonna be okay? All right. Ooh, movement. Solid. Okay, so before I tap in, I'm going to open up the third eye, get happy, get grounded, and then I'm going to tune in to the lovely images I'm seeing here for pile number 1. Oh yeah, like so much better when you clean the bone. Okay, lots of movement here for pile number 1. Lots of movement here. Good work for you. Like what I see here. Okay, so pile number 1. Oh, this is significant. Okay, I'll leave it right there. So there's reasons I have, my title as Serpentvisionary. Because what I work with is the mighty medicine, this mighty serpent medicine. And it's no joke that if you come to me, it's not an accident, it's no joke. Because the planet is changing, paradigms are shifting. old modalities are coming down. And if you notice, all this renewal is coming, and expansion and new ideas. That's you. You're expanding at this time. You're missing someone very, very dear to you. This is a soul connection, deep love connection. And you mirror each other. Sorry for the mirror here. Yeah, you mirror each other. But just know there's balance coming. There's much peace coming. There's a lot more coming. There is. Because this is very endearing. Excuse me. You already working on my tongue here? Yeah, there's going to be a balance here. Please connect, if you do spiritual work, please connect with this person that you miss and love dearly here and here. What I mean by here is third eye, not ego. Drop the ego. Open up here through the crown. Drop it into the heart to receive messages. And send the love back to the person, because this person has been through some pretty dark spaces. And they require your compassion, but your space, your belief. Keep holding them here. They're moving through something, by the way. They're not, it may feel stuck. Here's the thing, it may feel stuck either to them or you, but it's actually moving. When things move slowly, though, when things move slowly, it really allows for that beauty, that manifestation, like something that hasn't been revealed yet, to come through. And it can't be revealed unless it's aligned. Darn it. I know we wanted it our time, when, why, we always want to know the why, when, who, how, all that shit. When we just allow it to be, it's a lot easier on the brain, right? But, you know, so the message here is, what the full moon is bringing, which you've been working and manifesting on, is moving, and it's been moving at a slow pace. So when it comes to be, it's big and beautiful and strong, with passion and truth and integrity. Get what I'm talking about? This is my mightiest wand on the table, by the way. It's the most beautiful wand, in my opinion, on my table. This wand is very strong, and it creates, I'm seeing a lot of movement, a lot of passion. For those of you, this person that you're missing is a lover or past love. Whoa, what I'm feeling. But this is a person in general that you are missing, or that is away at this time. And it's moving slowly, so it could build that momentum, it could build that strength, it can build that power. Just like a mighty volcano erupts, right? The pressure, and then boom. In the meantime, yeah, there's a very beautiful sensuality to this card. A very heart opening, I see, and very soul opening. Like you give yourself to this person, because there's passion and there's sex here showing up between you, but it's not just an act. Even though sex and love are completely different, will never have anything to do with each other. But when sex is involved and you have that soul connection and you really fucking love this person to the bone, to death, there's something that is said about sacredness, that the sacred union, yes? And that's very much this piece as well. Because in this piece, no one does it for you. So the full moon is going to illuminate again more. It's so close to connecting back. And if this person has moved on, like if this person for you is in the, they passed or in that other realm, know that they're always there and will greet you when it's your turn to come home. So we have a very interesting energy coming here for you, because I think an explosion did happen. Because you're going, whoo, you're going forward, like not a little, I mean full on going forward. You're so stepping in to nothing. It's like an open canvas, because you feel like, I don't know, I don't have nothing but no thing. Now what I mean by no thing is there's no thing outside of self. No body, no thing, nothing outside of self. So this has to do with yourself going forward full fucking force. I think you've done a lot of transformation. If you practice certain things, or spiritual rituals, cleansing, whatever you do, you know, in that realm, I think you need some peace about that. Okay, just give it up, let it go, stop thinking about this shit. It's so overthought. I'm glad that's starting to break. I think you're starting to really break away from the up here, the headiness, trusting, believing, and putting on your fucking headdress and crown like the warriors you are. You have all the tools. You've cut cords, cut people out. And if you haven't, this full moon energy is going to bring you that type of courage and stand for yourself. Take surrender and true vulnerability to get there, though. For real, people don't think that. That's true, you know, but that's how it's portraying here. Man, if you could feel what I'm feeling. All right, it's not just because of this. That was just one bong rip, right? It takes a lot more for someone like me. But yeah, I know you've done a lot of, there was a lot of changes, there was a lot of transformation, and you're like, okay, I'm done. Can I take a break? And the spirit was going, yeah, have a sense of humor, like go out, have fun during the time that you process all this, or has shit went down. You've cleared so much. You have vision now. It's like you're getting in touch with what it is to find your source. And for me, source is always the belief in self. And I have this phenomenon that travels with me, and when people see it, I said, I told you, isn't that crazy? Yeah, I know. is because you tap into source. I've tapped into source. And there's different areas, but source is source. Whether it be love, money, travel, environment, because boy, oh boy, there's so much movement here. I can't even take my eyes off of it. It's such a beautiful sight to see. So, not only there's a lot of movement, but movement literally, like travel. If you want to move, go. If you want to do whatever you want to do, go. This is a great time to spirit quest. Work with deeper teachers. Work with deeper teachers. If you chose pile 1, the full moon's going to illuminate to your heart to work with deeper teachers. What have you been doing hasn't given you answers, hasn't deepened it enough. Or maybe you know and you're returning to go deeper. This is a spirit quest energy towards going towards deeper work here. And if you're not into anything like that, it could be, you know, fuck it, man, nature could be it for you. You know, that's a very spiritual place. But what I'm talking about, the place I'm talking about, is really putting that ego to death. Here's why I say this. The ego's priority is to block your heart. Yeah, it blocks your heart. And, well, if it blocks it, it isn't open. Now, yay, we have an ego. I'm not saying ego's bad. We live in this crazy fucking place. We didn't have one. I don't know how you survived, right? But when you want to find the truth and you're on the quest, your answer's not in your fucking ego, it's in your heart. But if it blocks it, then how do you get there? Well, the ego can't be present, can it? So one of an effective way to get it out of the way so you could hear, truly hear, is through deeper means of spiritual work. As in in what I do, it comes in a little cup. So plant medicine teachers, that speaks to you. But you've done a good job to clean house. Whoa, you've really cut connections and rebuilding a whole new world. And because it's Mercury retrograde shadow time, it may be, you know, there's going to be some falling outs here with people. It's just a little bit more cleaning house, but as you know, it's also blasts from the past. So your ideas are coming along greatly. Whatever you've been working on, thinking about, the full moon's just going to make it stronger and illuminate more. I think you've gone through enough storms here and you're done. You're just done. You see, we do have choice. We do have choice. You can choose to let it take you down, or you can choose to rise above that shit. Is it easy? No. But is it worth it? Absolutely yes. I can't stress that enough, how worth it is to stand and go through it, because it makes you fucking strong and it peels all that dead shit off of you, and then you're renewed, just like the lizard energy here. And it's a really beautiful lizard. See the lizard? Yeah, because you have a beautiful seed there, and it's rising, and it's going to get bigger, and it's going to grow. So why I'm mentioning plant medicines too is there's a charm left in the bag. So when that happens, there's there's a big message here, and it's such a little charm too. But to me, this is the pine cone here. See, right in here, right in the brain. Yes, our little pine cone area in there. Pineal gland. DMT receptive. Mary Jane is receptive as well. So lots of movement. Yeah, one more thing with that. So yeah, if you're interested in anything like that, write me. My email's down below, because this reading can go on. I can gaze into these cards and take off with it in so many ways. In so many ways. Look, you going forward, you have all the protection. It's the key to your soul right now. It's the key to your spirit right now. You're done with self-torture, bullshit, negative fucks. So I heard someone say the fuck shit. I fucking cracked up when I heard that. I love her. It's a fellow reader on YouTube. She's hilarious. Maybe I'll put her link down below someday, because she deserves a shout out, that woman. I love her. But yes, you have the key. Much peace overall. Much peace through it all. Beautiful. Ending card here. Look at that celebration. All that work you put in. This is the ending card here. This is what the full moon energy is bringing. Full illumination. You're going to be celebrating. No matter what. Because I still feel like a little, you're going through the process. You haven't gotten there yet, but like there's nowhere to go, but you know what I mean. Like you're in the process of going forward after all this. Let me show you the images. After all this, see all that? The storm. See those images? Yeah, you endured all that. You endure all that. You took all that punch, man. You took the punch. You stayed open. You stayed open. Look at that beautiful egg right there. You stayed open. You did your spiritual work. You did your work, right? And this is going to create new foundations, new people, key people, new key people. Stronger bonds with people, but not like all heavy duty and drama and baggage, because they're going to be responding to who you are now. Like minds. You're going to attract different, because you put your past behind. This is very much putting a lot of the past behind, all the past, something about the past behind, whatever it is you're putting behind. Lots of beautiful movement. I'm going to take a picture actually of how the objects look, so you could see what I'm seeing, because this area is so beautiful right here. So yes, that's what I have for your full moon energy. Mercury retrograde shadow and equinox celebration all in one. I'm going to probably do another video. I don't know. It just, I let spirit lead, but beautiful, beautiful. So yes, you'll see the snippet on the table here. Mwah, thank you. This was really good. What a fun vibe. Absolutely. Woo. Hey there, pile 2. How things been going? So, yeah, lots of movement, right? And like I was saying too, I had left one little key thing out, is that we're also preparing for Mercury retrograde, which we're in the shadows of. So we have a lot of energies coming at us, and not just from the full moon being in Pisces, the fall equinox, and the preparation for the Mercury retrograde. So quirky things have been going on. We like to blame it at that. But, you know, look in your chart. Always look in your chart. We'll key you into a little of the area to pay attention to. Like, which house is your Mercury in? What sign is your Mercury? Like, my Mercury, I have Libra. My Mercury's in Libra, Libra Mercury. In what house? Yeah, that's why I do this. Okay, so as you can see, this is the image that you chose here. And this is a beautiful stone. I don't know what kind of stone this is. It's kind of aquamarine green-ish, because there's no blue, it's green. If I was to see it on a website, I would say, oh yeah, that's that stone. So the full moon, interesting that, oh, is this the chargy one I felt? I think this is going to be a chargy pile. So if you can tell by the image already, there's an illumination in the background. It's yellowish, but it's the full moon. And you know, when the moon, before it rises high, you know how when it sets low and it's orange? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so, wow. So the full moon's going to be really chargy for this pile. Okay. We'll tap into why. 8. Oh, having an important decision and or decisions to make. So the full moon brings to you more pieces of the pie that you feel have been missing. Or it will illuminate, you know, some kind of a direction, some kind of feel, some kind of opening for you. And it could be, I swear love always shows up on my table. But to me, things have been a struggle in certain areas. Could be, it's like all of the above these days. But this is more having to do more with your stability and your monies and your change in what you want to do, and that it's taken some patience and work to hang in there, to not give up. It just hasn't felt so warm lately. Oh no, but I want to find out more. So let's get some more images here for pile number 2. What is the full moon coming? What is it illuminating for pile 2? What are the messages? What's coming towards them? What do they need to let go of? Anything? Any surprises out there? Oh, it didn't fall. Ha, you showed up. I saw this one earlier, and it didn't fall on the table, but it showed up. Ooh, interesting. Let's get some images for this. All right. Okay, it's getting rowdy. Woo! I believe something fell. I heard something went flop. I don't see anything. I swear I heard something go plop on the floor. Let me take a look real quick though, because it could have went somewhere I can't see. Aha! Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Holy shit. Oh. Interesting. Okay, told you you're gonna be getting your. Okay, so this oh, you have two of them. I may need some clarifying cards on this one. Since I have a lot of decks to choose from, why not, right? Some kind of a communication is coming to you through this moon. So if there's thoughts, like I said, yeah, but it's over there. It fell that direction. All right. That's crazy because there's some heart clearing to do with a person, between you and a person. Heart clearing, meaning you're not speaking, or you're apart, or you had a falling out, or maybe perhaps you don't even know anything is there because you've numbed out. So communication's coming to you of some kind, quick. And it's interesting that I rolled the number 8, and there's this, you know, the cards and objects move. There's a lot of magic on this table. And the card I'm looking at is this with the 8 of Wands. Look at that nice illumination though in the middle, right? A nice golden light. And usually, you know, moon energy, or, you know, moon is more of white light, but see, this is more gold. Well, this is white light here in the 8 of Swords in the middle that's illuminating, but there's 2 images here, actually 3. Ooh, something's coming in. Something's coming in for you, because there's been some dark cloud. So this is the object that fell onto the floor, and it fell on the floor, and the reason why I couldn't find it right away till I crawled underneath there is because it was stuck underneath what I'm sitting on in the corner. It's also the shape of a heart. Cloudy. You want to see how beautiful this heart piece is, though? That's what it usually looks like, but it was this way on the floor. Dark, dead, black. There's lots of pain there too. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of disconnect with this person that's connected to you that you think about. So the full moon, you'll see, it will illuminate this person, something in this person to come and communicate. I won't say like if it happens on the full moon, let me know, because damn, that's super quick. And you know, you never know about the spirit world, because there is something that has definitely changed here. It may appear and feel like it's dead, but as the death card is in the tarot, it just changes and renews, and I believe that's coming. So in this full moon energy that's coming, this person that that had, I wouldn't say hardened the heart, it was just blocked or clouded. It was more clouded, because there's potential there. It's not all black. It's like it's the beginning of something moving forward, because it was severed. It's done. What can you fucking do? You got to bury that shit. You got to bury it. So if there has been issues holding on to something, it's gonna be let go of very soon, because the truth will come. And this one don't lie. This is like, actually, you know, this is retrogrades are going on already. And there's two of them that are going on that are big boss fucking karma bosses. One of them is Pluto and one of them is Saturn. So if you're fucking around, they're going to give it to you, and you've probably been getting your ass kicked if you haven't been doing the work and not heeding or listening. But for those of you that have been, right, there's some kind of, it's like you have done what you can do, and now it's like, it's a weighting, but it's no longer heavy and has that heavy duty cord pulling energy. And if it isn't a person, you've put death to something, a situation, and you've been waiting to hear or been waiting for a result. Something you've turned your back on and you've been sitting waiting for an answer at the same time. See, that's coming to you. See, and then as we during the shadow of the Mercury retrograde, you know, Mercury retrograde can be actually really fun, because you don't know. It's so unexpected and quirky. Blast from the past kind of thing, you know, and I think something's going to blow in very nicely for pile number 2. That freaking, see, it's coming. Yeah, the full moon is gonna start to wake up the person that you're thinking about. Know that they're protected. Know all is well. And their dark time and whatever you've been going through was just, it's fucking life. It happens. But, it's like, do you stand strong or do you give in and be a little crybaby and a victim with full of excuses because you get validation? No, not you, because you're watching me. And who are you? You're warriors. Anyone that has that mentality don't work well with me, and it just doesn't work. Because that's very disempowering to someone, to self, to have that mentality. Very disempowering to your spirit and soul. Fucking deal, man. Be a fucking more, well, not everyone has a different path. I'm sorry. I excuse that. Come on. So, yeah, the person's nice and it's protected. But soon that emptiness or that whole ordeal is going to change. What's the new moon bringing here? Peace, a message. We have 2 message cards here. And I'm going to do what I did with the other piles now, is to take a video of what I'm seeing, because I like being here with you rather than to just see the table. I like connecting with you in this way, yes. So yeah, I'll be doing that from now, when I can do that. Okay, if you don't think you're being heard, you're heard. If you're a prayer type, meditation type, rituals, spells, whatever, how you manifest, you're heard. But it had to come down to get that beauty, that nice renewal. You don't want the past. You don't want anything to do with the past. Who does? But you know what? People do live in their past. Some people do. That's no life for you. So a lot of the collective vibes there's a lot of movement, right? And not just movement, like literal movement, like people are moving locations, or things have gone down, and it's like not forcing, but pushing them along the way or opening the door along that way. So there's a lot of, this was like whatever happened in the new moon phase after that 8-8 thing, I started to notice that it's not as, it's a little intense, but it's not as heavy. I'm talking collectively. Because you've been doing work. What is this? Oh, really? Let me see. What is this mischievousness about? What else is this interesting illumination of vibes coming through? What is the message? Save this for the... Okay, you got the 8. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So shift in home, shift in environment. There's a lot of people moving, a lot of people just abruptly moving. This is fast. My fingers don't snap, but you get what I mean. It's fast. And it's not like it's like a natural occurrence, like a divinity like happens, like something happens to push things right along. You know, we get those experiences, right? And then you're just like, you wake up after it going, what the fuck happened here? I thought it was right on the path of, and then something else comes, and something else comes. It just seems like there's been layers of that. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's like, holy shit, is it gonna ever end? And afterwards you find the fucking humor in it, because it's like, so it's only so much you can take. And maybe it is that you just needed to see some of the humor, even though it hasn't been funny for everybody. Everybody's in this spot together. Some of us, you know, I consider like there's like some people that are awake, and some people are awakening. Some people don't give a fuck. They're totally asleep and never will be awake, and whatever's, it's all part of the fucking piece of the pie. Okay, so speaking of the pot, I'm going to open up the third eye right here, because there's lots of movement over here in this area. So it can go a lot of ways. Because again, this is a collective, right? This is collective vibes. But there's something that the moon definitely is illuminating here. Let's check it out. Okay. I like that. Because a lot of what happens in my table with readings is that, like, love always shows up. But it could be many situations here. It's as it resonates to you. But there is a passionate love connection here for some of you. Okay, and you're gonna hear news. You're gonna hear something. It is coming. This person is going from a blackened heart or a dark time to alleviating the situation, or been changing some things. It landed over here near this card. So yeah, this is what's illuminating more. Okay, thank you. Is the monies. This is more the monies, your foundation, your love, and the person that you're thinking of is not on hold or pause. It's just changing. It's not over. The person needs courage. Send the person courage. You know, I think the more you've let your guard down, which has taken time, and as they say, time heals. I know they always say that, but time, whatever you choose, however long it takes. Some people never let go of shit. But not this case. This is action. You have taken actions to walk away, be responsible, but I see changes coming to your home. So during the full moon, maybe some cleansing near your home, So if you do cleansing work, do cleansing in the new moon. Do a new moon ritual. I mean, new moon. Full moon. Excuse me. I think that, see? Yeah. Changes coming to the home, but clean your home. Do protection in your home. Be stern in your boundaries. Keep your home beautified. Interesting. Interesting. It's so fucking nice. But this is like, it's a lie. Okay, the people you're thinking of, now there's people and not just the person. This is blood. This is your heart. This is your soul family. This is your everything. And you had to let go of things. You had to. For your sanity. I know they don't understand. It's family. And the person you're thinking of as well. It's like this understanding is coming. They're going to back down. The heart will open and peace will come. There's a lot of light coming into this situation. Trust me. There's beautiful stones here that are surrounding the chargy spot of this particular reading I'm tapping into. God, I think... Okay. Yeah, there's been some tug of war within you, like... you go to your head, and then you drop down your heart. And then you go to your head, you drop down your heart. And what I mean by that is... your head will say, that no good fucking son of a bitch. Who the fuck you think that person is trying to do? And then you drop down in your heart space, and then if you were to see that person in front of your face, that's why I'm laughing, because you'd have no defense. You see, it's so funny that there's a mirroring here, and if you drop your fears, so will that other person, but you got to send that energy. Nevertheless, there's never communications coming in. I'm just saying there's a chargy thing here and a big message here, because it's like real chargy. You'll see it in the, after this, you'll see it in the video, what I'm looking at. There's money and gifts and celebration coming. Heart is opening. See, it's going to start moving. So instead of, oh, it'll happen when, like, being like non-responsible, have some integrity within yourself and do something to move it along. I'm hearing, keep hearing, I feel stuck. It's not moving. Yes, it is. Well, move it some more. Go into, do your work. Do that meditation. If you've never have, try it. I don't know, but get it moving. Whatever your practice is, you may have a practice, then do it more. But not in a heaviness. It doesn't have to be heavy like, oh my God, healing. Make it more like a celebration. So the full moon, what it's going to be illuminating is you're going to start to see more of the celebration aspect of all that is around you. You have everything. You really have everything. Your monies are going to be fine. In fact, they're changing. If they're changing, it's just like, ooh, there's gifts coming in. Feel the gratitude. Oh, my love. Oh, yeah. It's fine. My heart's right here. It's never left. You take on the courage to keep standing for your peace, your love, your home, all of the above. It's all circling around this card right here. Let me show it to you. See, that's not a glare, by the way. That's crown energy opening up. Okay, see that snake? It's kind of like, you know, see this person that's sitting there, they kind of have a mischievousness about themselves. That's what I mean. They go to the head, they drop to the heart. They go to their head, they drop to the heart. They hold a lot in. You hold, this is so crazy. The more you're in your head, the more it gets held in. The more that you're in the heart about it, it gets set free. And then it creates that vibration out. It's changing for you. So the snake, as you may wonder, kind of let me get some char into this chargy area. So the snake in this area, you know, there's a reason I call myself SerpentVisionary. Because the serpent don't lie in my table. This means that no matter how much the person runs that you're talking about, you try to run, don't matter. It's already blown out. The change is already a contracts. That's it. This is the key. Much transformation is coming to you as well. So like I said, this is like in this portion, it's a mirror, a mirrored image. So if this sounds like someone like you, it could be you, or you already went through it, and the person that you're thinking about has gone through like a dark time here, and he knows or she knows you're the key. You've been the star all along, and it's time to ground and heal this bullshit. That's what I mean. So I think the whole full moon thing is bringing communication to you. Oh yeah, and if you have, yeah, this is strong. This is a strong bond, all right. It's beautiful. So I'm going to take a quick video of what I'm looking at on the table so you can see the charms and the, okay? Thank you, pile 2. Oh, and if you want my, the personal reading, descriptions down below, my emails down below. Yeah, let me elaborate a little bit more. Pile 3. I think the camera's a little crooked. Hold on. Okay. Pile number 3. You've chosen this image here. Bottle object and this elephant object here, but I'm going to place it how it landed on the table. in my space with your energy. There's a lot of putting death to things lately in the collective here. And I mean death after much clarity, all the signs you needed, all the illumination perhaps you've needed. And since we're talking about the full moon energy here, it's illuminating even more. Ooh. Yeah. You've experienced many deaths as well during this process of seeking this clarity. Many deaths. But you've done it with grace. You didn't do it kicking and screaming. You've done it just like surrendering, because you put in your part and you surrendered. You've learned to receive the truth and react to it a particular way where it's been empowering. Yeah, number 3, 2 and 1. So I want to get more images on the table. There's a nice vibe here. After all the deaths, it feels like much peace, because you got it all out. It's been released. It's been put to death. It's just done. Although things that have been put to death, hold on. Okay. Things maybe have put to death, but for some people, you didn't burn bridges. You didn't burn bridges, that's all. Not for some people. You didn't burn bridges. And though it may feel like a dry time for you, that's about to change. Like your cup. Your cup is going to, it feels empty. But that's going to change. Oh boy. I swear, love always pops up on my readings. And then but what's happening in my collective tribe, that's how I know the expansion in me is happening, is it changes the vibes of the layout and the cards and the readings and everything. Okay. Objects. This is going to be a powerful one. This is like so beautiful. I already feel it. Yes. 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 I was going to lay it down like that. Let's see the magic. that the new moon is going to illuminate here, and the energies. Ooh, there's moons. This is what's been interesting too in the images, is that I'm actually seeing like moons, like full moons. Every reading I think had some kind of illumination of a light moon, I think. Oh, lots of illumination. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Salu, this is so beautiful. Thank you. Whew. Hydrate, hydrate. Let's get some charms here. Yeah, you did. There's no burnt bridges. During your process, you've kept your heart open, and it's made you strong. And this, what I'm picking up on here is more the heart space. If you were dealing with an issue and you put things to death, you've been working in your heart space, and it's strengthened your heart to open. Yeah, it's about that clarity. More's coming. More is coming. I didn't even look at that yet. Oh, okay. So if you don't think, this came up in one of the other piles too. If you don't think you're not heard, you're heard. If you're someone that's strong with prayer, meditations, spells, the way you manifest, how you manifest, you're heard. And people, or one in particular individual, is coming into your life like a friend. Again, we're in Mercury retrograde shadow, so what I forgot to mention here is that it could bring people from the past. And this is like a good feeling too. This is a nice feeling. This is like, oh my God, I can't believe that showed up. You're going to be like, wow, because this person's connected to you. So it could be a blast from the past. And it's here to help. They're here to strengthen you during a time where it's been a surprise news. Yeah, let's see. What's the answer of the prayer about? Yeah, it's just saying that your motivation to keep strong. The spirit world is acknowledging you for your strength and your courage to move on and to hold. Oh, okay. There was a holding of the tongue. You've had to hold back. You had to hold back words because you knew if you were to have said those words, you would have went in for the kill. But the other person, or these situations, right, where you've been putting them to death, or it could be a person, whatever that may be, they were the ones to speak the harsh words. And believe me, it is retrograde season. Again, Pluto and Saturn are heavy duty karmic bosses. I notice things. There's a lot of magic in this table. I wouldn't be surprised if something shows up on the film or the video that we can't see unless I edit. Something just went through me. So this must be a really nice message, powerful message. So what I'm feeling here too, that there's been real cold vibes lately in your world. And the full moon is going to be illuminating sweetness to you. There has been some dark here. I'm picking up dark. So again, you've put things to debts. Many debts, people debts. But it's not going to stay like that. Because this is new moon energy. I keep saying new moon, full moon. I said that. Thank you. Full moon. Yeah. You being an observer, allowing to see it, allowing to feel it, you absorb the experience. You've been absorbing it, and it's been real key to your wisdom to... It's funny. It's so funny. I'm hearing, yeah, I don't want to be like them side bitches. I ain't going to be like your little girlfriends. I'm not going to be like your nagging fucking mother-in-law or whatever that bitch is, or the bitch could be a fucking man, because men are little bitches too. At times. We all have that little bitches inside of us, right? But when you're warriors, when you come to me, warriors, we notice that and say, ah, man, that was fucked up with me. And we own it, clean it up, move on. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, sweetness is coming to you. Again, anytime you're doing work and you're changing within you, and you've done, like, it's been a lot of heavy duty bearing in my collective and transforming and healing and all that. Trust me, believe me, you're heard. You're so heard. How we're like, rewarded or whatever, no, it does get returned to us. And the way that it's getting returned here is so frickin' strong. It is so fucking sweet. You wouldn't even believe the sweetness that is coming to you after all that. Why? Because you stood and did your fucking work. And you didn't back down. And you believed. It might have turned your world upside down a little bit, but you were heard. And again, if you do spiritual work, the ancestors have heard you loud and clear. If there has been any disruption in your home, in your environment, if that world was turned upside down, or you find yourself moving, that's a lot of moving going on, like physical moving, traveling, location moving. I mean, lots of crazy movement happening. Something happened between last new moon in Virgo to the upcoming full moon in Pisces. With the retrogrades, the Merc retrograde shadow, the equinox, the change in the seasons. I mean, shit. A lot's coming at us. And yeah, this has to do with your home. So be open. I think it's more of you're going to be changing people too and letting people go. Know that the people that remain in your life are the people that remain in your life. I mean, especially if you have a real adventurous spirit or you've moved a lot, there is so many people. You can't even count them in a lifetime who you encounter. So it looks like you're going to have renewal in family. If there's been family stuff going on, full moon's going to illuminate the love that's needed to heal this, because it seems very broken. Yeah, I see lots of coming together, unity, where things have seemed a little broken in the heart and in the environment, or in any area of your life. And this is just a reminder here. There's a little acorn in the table. I'm going to leave it just where it is, because I'm going to take a video from what's on the on top of the how I see it, so you can see it too. I want to get more, so I think I was going to use this. I think I'm just led to cut the deck like I've been doing here. What is more the emphasis of the full moon energy here for pile 3? Yeah, like I said, reunion, celebration. You may be getting together during a time that isn't under not good, but under a more lower vibration situation. Yeah, I think this is like the chargy area of the readings this session. I want to have more charm. This says get more charm. Ooh. Yeah. I can see why. Okay, I see what the little debts. Yeah, anything that was entangling you, gone. Any fucked up karmic relationship bullshit, gone. You're like, fuck that, later. I know there's some of you that had to deal with legalities, and know that what this full moon's going to illuminate is know that, oh, I didn't even notice about this. Was it turned this way or this way? This way. Okay. Okay, some charms here. Okay, so for many of you, there has been legalities blocking connections, and it's made things rough on relationships and families at this time. If there's been legalities or issues like that going on, it's affected the home. So know that the full moon's bringing. We need more here, because the full moon's bringing some kind of illumination here on this circumstance. Because it's really, I'm really drawn to home and who your circle of connection is. Because you're being called to, you heard that call to really clean it up, the people around you, the debts, or if you weren't really like consciously doing those debts, let me tell you, they came at you, when it's needed. Like, something will go down, and that blessing will like turn us the direction we need to be going at that time. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I knew it. I knew it was gonna come towards my table. All right. I mean, that's pretty freaking clear right here. But I want to like get a little bit more. Oh, thank you. That's like out of control, too many. Okay. Oh, the message was 3. Okay. Oh, and here's another interesting thing here. Is I rolled the dice, it was 3, and here is the 3 of Cups. Again, I'll be taking the video here on the above shot so you can see the images. I started to not want to move them because of the charms, but you'll see what I mean when you see the video after this, okay? After I get done here. Is there anything else here that you want to say about this? Oh my God, there's like the ultimate love card on my table right now. I mean, I love the Lovers card on this frickin' deck. I adore this card. It's been following me in my personal readings. It's been blessing my table. I'm going to show this to you. So I wanted to see if there's any other messages that's going on here that makes things so chargy here. Oh yeah, okay, so, okay, I see. Okay, anything else? Because this is a beautiful full moon. It's going to be a really beautiful season. No more, no more. It's like, I've been seeing like this cold thing happen, like it's all past or present, and then it gets really warm over here. The colors even are warmer here. So, anything else? And then I'll get a little bit more charms. There are some charms on the table here. Yeah, this is gonna illuminate. Your ideas are gonna begin to take off. You have less worries. Things bounce off of you more because you're more focused on you, your vision, what you want to do for yourself, for the benefit of others as well, because you know when you work on yourself, who are you really working for? Others. Yeah, that's going to be really freeing to you. Some charms here, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Ooh, there's a lot of charms here. Who knows what's going out there, not there. I don't know if you can hear, but much love. How dare you, man? You know, don't interrupt. Wowee. I really love this. I ain't gonna let you get in my space. Shh. This is a really beautiful part of your reading. So know that when you have distractions, know that something really powerful is coming through. Something powerful is on my table. Lots of beautiful magic and messages in your pick, pile 3. Oh wow. I just like, wow, okay? I knew there was going to be some kind of love on my table here. So, I don't know how loud this is going to be. All right, so let's get, you know, did I leave the lighter over there? I sure did. Hold that thought real quick, because where's the lighter? I need like a jar of lighters. Hold that thought. Plus, there's never an accident, like I was saying. There's never an accident when you hear that bullshit going on. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to get back to your magic, because no one's going to fuck with our magic. We'll be right back. I'll be right back. So again, that's a key non-accident, that there's distraction, and the message here is like, fuck the distraction or anything that distracts you from going forward. But I'm going to tell you something, that I got my lighter. Because this is such a beautiful message here. Because it seems like this celebration that I'm picking up on here has been on hold. Even though all the love and all the connections been here all this time, there's been some distractions that have, you know, pinned it down. But you know what? Don't matter. It's still gonna come to pass. This is a destiny thing, and it's very protected, very protective. There is no other person than you with your the true love I'm seeing here. And it's been through a lot. Yeah, it's been through a lot of layers, a lot of deaths. That's what I mean by the deaths. And now it's going to change, because your focus was you, your world, your ideas, you rising up, you transforming, you owning your shit, embracing who you are. You know, that's very intimidating. You've gone through a lot, but you're in your fucking power. And there's a charm that says strong is beautiful, and that has been your key, is to focus on you. Mind, body, heart, soul, spirit, you, your ideas. Even if it took you to move away or be away from it, you know, whether it be school, you know, you had solitude, or you had a practice, and whatever that was for you, but you believed. You believe. So that's what's coming through for you, is this beautiful, beautiful bond back to your lover and your love. Or if you have that person in your life already, a deeper, deeper connection. Because you put your pride aside. And putting your pride aside is the best thing you can do here. Put your pride aside. That rhymes. And abundance is coming. Why? The ancestors love this connection. It wants to see, it's going to bloom. It's a beautiful image here, imagery. But yes, I will film this for you, what I see on top here. Told you it didn't stop us. Outside commentary, never mind. Outside pieces of shit, nothing, never mind that. So I'm going to try not to move the imagery, and I'm going to leave you with this image here, because it says it all right here. I'm going to try and remember how the charms were. Okay, I remember. I adore this card. This is my favorite fucking lover's card in a long time. And I've just noticed something. This is no accident, right? This is the top of the deck right here. Well, fuck yeah. So, full moon, it's gonna rock. It's gonna illuminate this connection for sure. Or it's bringing it closer, because there's someone here that mighty juicy. I love love. I love when this shows up on my table. So again, I will be, I'm like, oh no, not that bitch. Like an alien woman. Okay, it was like this. Oh wait. It was like this. So there's lots of protection in this connection, remember that. I wonder which one did that. See, I have candles, right? And one of them had a pop. I wonder which one it is, because I pay attention to everything when I'm touching, saying, doing readings, because the image that I just showed you, the lovers, your connection, your love, your life, your soul connected to you're just soul connected. There hasn't been communication, so this full moon will start to move that out of the way. I loved pile 3. Thank you so much. And for being patient with, well, can't control what happens outside the door sometimes. And like I said, that's kind of part of the whole reading as well. So, if you'd like a personal reading, you want to expand, and you want more details for you, this is a collective, write me in my email, and let's do it. Let's do this. It's a lot of fun. I love the full moon, and I love what the fall is bringing. Thank you for being here with me. Mwah, thank you. Till next time.